Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 192, effective until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following county: Berkshire, Massachusetts. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds are forecast out of the and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The current time is 1:50.
Oh, Albany, you really had to jump me with that one.
The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Northern Hampshire County in western Massachusetts, Franklin County in western Massachusetts, until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:14 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Florida or over North Adams, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Expects damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Amherst, Greenfield, Orange, Deerfield, Belchertown, Monroe, Montague, Hadley, Sunderland, Hatfield, Northfield, Williamsburg, Bernardston, Buckland, Conway, Shelburne, Leverett, Irving, Shutesbury, and Ashfield. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in Massachusetts, Franklin, and Hampshire. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Berkshire County in western Massachusetts, northeastern Columbia County and east central New York, southeastern Rensselaer County and east central New York, until 11:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:19 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from New Ashford to near Hancock to New Lebanon, moving southeast at 55 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail.
Oh, wow.
Expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Pittsfield, Lenox, Cheshire, New Lebanon, Beckett, Hancock, Savoy, New Ashford, Berkshire, Dalton, Lanesboro, Hinsdale, Keenan, Richmond, Windsor, Peru, Washington, Barkerville, North Hancock, and Cheshire Harbor. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Berkshire, Massachusetts. The National Weather Service.
Wow. That was unexpected. What is it now?
The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Hartford County in northern Connecticut, southwestern Hampshire County in western Massachusetts, western Hampton County in western Massachusetts, until 11:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:49 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Beckett, or 13 miles southeast of Pittsfield, moving southeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Expects damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Springfield, Chicopee, Westfield, Holyoke, Agawam, West Springfield, Longmeadow, Suffield, East Longmeadow, Southwick, Southampton, Huntington, Russell, West Hampton, Granville, Chester, Blandford, Montgomery, Middlefield, and Tolland. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Hartford, Connecticut, and the following counties in Massachusetts, Hampton, and Hampshire. The National Weather Service in Albany issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Berkshire County in western Massachusetts until 11:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:53 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Chester to near Lenox, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Great Barrington, Lee, Sheffield, Otis, Sandusfield, Housatonic, Stockbridge, New Marlborough, West Stockbridge, Monterey, Alfred, Tyringham, Hartsville, Concord, Mortville, Glendale, Williamsville, Southfield, East Otis, and Cold Spring. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Berkshire, Massachusetts. Strong thunderstorms approaching Franklin County.
Huh?
Severe thunderstorm warning for Central Fairfield County, Southern New Haven County until 10 p.m. Southern New Haven County in Southern Connecticut until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:56 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Newtown, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Trumbull and Monroe around 9:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Shelton around 9:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Milford and Stratford around 9:20. Orange around Daylight Time. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Upton, New York. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flooding in Connecticut, Field, and New Haven. You're listening to Notice All Hazards.
Another one. Upton's at it again.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Central Suffolk County in southeastern New York until 10 p.m. At 9:36 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over West Hampton, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, minor hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Shinnecock Hills around 9:45 p.m. Southampton around 9:50 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. The marine forecast for Long Island.
Special Marine warning, I called it.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Central Long Island Sound, Taconic and Gardiner's Bays until 10:45 p.m. At 9:41 p.m., a strong thunderstorm was located over the Thimbles, moving east at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail.
Wow.
Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The strong thunderstorm will be near Faulkner Island and Central Long Island Sound around 9:50 p.m. Madison Reef around 9:55 p.m. 6 Mile Reef in West Brock Center around 10 p.m. Long Sand Shoal around 10:05 p.m. Deering Harbor and mouth of the Connecticut River around 10:10 p.m. Orient Point around 10:15 p.m. Gardiner's Bay and Plum Island around 10:20 p.m. Gardiner's Island and the Race around 10:25 p.m. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The marine forecast for Long Island Sound. Long Island Sound east of New Haven, Connecticut, Port Jefferson, New York, until 10:30 p.m. At 9:59 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Gardiner's Bay to 9 nautical miles south of Napeague Bay, moving east at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 to 50 knots and large hail.
Wow.
Source, Radar indicated. Impact. Small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. Locations impacted include Montauk Point, Napeague Bay, Gardiner's Bay, Gardiner's Island, and Montauk Shoal. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The severe thunderstorm warning for Central Suffolk.
That scared the dickens out of me, didn't you? I should have known.